that I was moving around, you know, you just find that they love football, so you're left with no choice but to figure out how you can equally love football. Then slowly by slowly it gets into you. Then 2-3 years down the line, you're watching the game, you're loving it, you're loving the goals and everything, but sincerely you understand nothing about all these formations, about what exactly sijui team nani amewekwa and everything. Then the time you sit down to understand, you realize that nimekuwa nikiwatch nini all this while. Sure. I mean, do we always get to that point of understanding ama ni kuona tu tuone?
Me, I can say it's something, but it happens in our study until to date. You can sit with somebody watching game, mostly ladies, not even men, and someone scores. Nani amescore, tumescore nani ni player wa FC, kama hujui jina wewe ni player wa FC utajulia jina mbele. It's something ladies love. I think because of that football it's create both that family and unity.
Yes.
And issue of love also appears in football, because me, like personally, I've created a family in AFC. Anything it can happen, I know I'm part.
Oh, this was, they got you back.
Yes, I know I have AFC family as my back.
Wow.
But the ladies, they need something in a happen iko ndani yetu. We love, because I think because atmosphere at the stadium, we want to mingle with so many people, and that's what take us to the stadium. And hata kama I remember kuna mtu alipeleka rugby, and that was my first and last. I was going to peleka huko tena because I don't understand, sijui na score aje wanafanya nini. I don't totally understand. It's something also happening in football, and I think by slowly, even me, when I started watching football, hata sikuwa najua nini and nini, but by the time sitting kuna center back, kuna defender, striker, forwards, I started learning. Nakajua na mark, nilikuwa na mark t-shirt, ule ndo striker anaka side gani, huyu ndo kupeleka kwenda kufunga, defender ndo kudefend, goalkeeper, and people started learning slowly by slowly.
All right.
And to add on to that as well, as mimi, when I started following, I didn't even understand. Anything. I was just a random fan. And then as you go by, I started now understanding the goalkeeper, the center back, the striker. And a good example is when we have a major tournament like AFCON or the English Premier League, the top teams playing. When you log on to Twitter, you'll be surprised at the number of ladies who know their football. They really do know their football, even Facebook as well. So it's something that we started just supporting, and then we got to understand, and now it's just in us. And a number of them are now even making a living out of this.
All right, let's pick this phone call from John, and let's get to hear what, of course, the panel at home has to say in regards to this. Good morning, John.
Wageni wetu habari.
Nzuri.
Wacha niseme namna hivi, mimi nataka kuwashukuru wanawake kwa upande wa mpira kabisa. Kwa sababu ukiangalia ile kiwango wanawake wamefikia katika ulimwengu wa soka kwa taifa letu hili.
Halo, nakusikia?
Yes, ukiangalia kile kiwango wanawake wamefikia katika soka katika ulimwengu wetu wa Kenya hapa. Uko juu zaidi kushinda wanaume. Na inasikitisha, Linda. Inasikitisha wakati wanawake wanacheza mpira. Ukienda katika ile stadium, Linda, utapata wale washuhudiaji, wacha nianze na mimi mwenyewe. Ni kidogo sana namba ya wale washuhudiaji, mashabiki wa wanawake hapa ni kidogo sana. Ningependa kwanza ile jambo liinuliwe zaidi. Watu wajitokeze, sikieni kuna dada wetu wanaenda kucheza pale mpira. Tujitokeze, mimi Adamba nikiwemo na wengine wajitokeze, tuwaone waheshimiwa pale wamesimama. Tuinue mchezo wa mama wa soka katika taifa letu. Itakuwa ni jambo bora sana hili.
Kweli kabisa.
Kabisa, hapo nimesisitiza kabisa. Wanawake wakicheza mpira na uangalie mashabiki wako katika uwanja, ukilinganisha na wanaume, wanawake ni mashabiki ni kidogo, na ukiangalia kile kiwango wanawake wa Kenya wanaenda World Cup. Lakini wanaume hawajaingia kufikia kiwango hicho.
Kweli. Kweli kabisa.
Jambo hili ningesema mna hivi, Linda.
Ndio.
Na tusikitika kidogo. Kwa upande wa wazazi, sisi wazazi hapa, mara tunaona walimu wanafundishwa katika shule, hata ni kuna mahali pia tusikia hata mwalimu amepigwa, amekufa.
Kweli.
Nasikitika, na nataka kuomba wazazi muangalie. Saa nyingine maneno ya wakubwa ina stakeholders start. Kwanza ni mwanafunzi mwenyewe.
We lost him, but yes, I think that was that story that is pretty much unfortunate, still being investigated and being worked on. You know, teachers any parents decide to wataua teacher kwa sababu students hawaku perform. That was very much unfortunate. But yes, coming back to what John says in regards to the topic of discussion, we'll just take a look at our country, you know, like sincerely speaking, because these changes have to be felt from home.
Yes.
And I think I like that move that, you know what, let's just first support our very own. I mean, why should we have invested so much time, energy, money on the world football and we're not making the best of our team? And he brings very pertinent points, like have we taken part or have we taken time to be part and parcel of the game at home? You people are dealing with youths, which is also a very good thing. You're youthful figures yourselves. I mean, what are we doing in our very own capacity to push our very own local games? Every other time we'll be pointing at the CSs saying that they're not doing a good job. But sincerely speaking, we are also not seeing our teams getting to that point. Remember, there's a time that there was a game in Kasarani, should have been in Kasarani, and a couple of times, many other times, President Uhuru Kenyatta will say, you know what, I'll leave the stage open so at least we can go and support our very own. I mean, to what point can we get to where we can say that as a people, we can embrace ours, we can build ours, we can take ours to the next level? Do you suppose we are capable of that?
Yeah, we really are. If England wasn't as big as they are in football, then I don't think the stadiums wouldn't have been as good as they are. The same thing, if Harambee Stars, if AFC Leopards and Tusker are playing, and now the people who go there, we go and fill those stadiums, then the CSs will feel the need of expanding them, of making it better.
Sure.
But I feel like, I personally, I don't think I have gone to as many as I am supposed to, as much as I understand the game. I know I love it. So I would enjoy it being watched, but I don't go there as much. So if I don't go there, then I don't feel the numbers. Then we don't expand it as much as it is.
There's no pressure.
There's no pressure, and Kenyans thrive on pressure, as in KOT.
Surprisingly,
Kenyans thrive on.
When we come out as a
we go and we go ham.
So
I think we also don't go ham as we are supposed to do.
Right.
If the Kenyans embrace it as much as we do, and we say that we are not supporting Kina Manchester United, NCG Liverpool, we go ham on our own people, then maybe it will, not maybe, it will be big. It will be very big.
Halima, if you're that fan of AFC, I'll tell you probably are in the same group in regards to, you know, the well-being of AFC Leopards and all that. And do you suppose then, yes, as fans, we probably are doing what we're supposed to do, and the pressure is equally being pushed to the government to do the necessary things. I mean, we probably have had them, you know, speak of how they'd want to make transformation in the world of sports, and even yesterday there was that photo of President Uhuru Kenyatta and Amina Mohammed trending. You must have seen it, and we've seen the video of Deputy President William Ruto saying tutatengeneza stadiums kama 20 and everything. There's that need. They acknowledge there's an importance in making the best of the sport fraternity. But don't you think that maybe their likelihoods, like what she says, we do not give them enough pressure to see the essence of this, to see the fact that we are loyals and we are patriotic to our country and above everything to our very own?
Me, I can say the problem with us Kenyans, even on issue of supporting our Harambee Stars or Starlet, we usually go by the result from the previous match. If the previous match to lose, we are not going to the stadium. Tukona hiyo kasumba as Kenya. If wame win a game zimefuatana tatu, the stadium will be full. That is also happening in our team AFC Leopards. Team ikididimia mafans wanatoka, because also fans wanataka to have the value of their money. If they pay stadium, they want to see results. Si kuenda kupata lose.
I know.
And on issue of, in Kenya, we don't have much of infrastructures or equipment on issue of sports. Hiyo ndio kitu serikali jatilia msasa kabisa. And maanani, we have seen issue of stadium. There's Nyayo Stadium. Imekuwa under construction for ages. Mpaka sasa haijamalizwa. We only have Kasarani as was standards of FIFA has to play any international games. We don't have any other stadium. Live along Mbaraki, yo ama ile ingine iko Mombasa. And that's the thing the government should at least put it at a center of. Sports is one of something which people love. And it's also one thing ile inaweza leta revenue at Kenya. And at least wakitilia msasa and wapatie like even allowances in the Harambee Stars. You can see the FKF President Nick Mwendo.
Yeah.
And sometimes watoi then inakuwa ni mvutano hivi na hivi. At least they should be channeling this. They know this team is part and parcel of the government. It represents the government. Ikienda nje, ikiperform, nini inakuja kwetu as Kenyans. Glory comes to us as Kenyans. And if they leave it like that, even Kenya wananga hiyo time kupush, hawezi push. Kama result zinadinimia, we don't have that time. Hayo tunachianga tu hapo. Hiyo ndo sijui Kenya tuliumbwa aje, sisi tunakuanga tu hivyo.
That's very much. I mean, wake up call for that matter, and I think that's what also the caller was saying, that, you know, we should be part and parcel of this, sincerely. Let it not be something that, you know, would send people to pushing you. I mean, it should be a personal initiative.